Tonight is a big night for Blazer fans as Damian Lillard will speak publicly for the first time since he announced he's rejoining the team.
Yeah, another big night for the Trailblazers fans. Brenna Green is standing by live with the Rose Garden Report's Sean Highkin to really dive into what we should expect tonight. Hi there, Brenna.
Hi, Jeff and Liz. What an exciting day for Blazers fans. As you said, I'm joined by the Rose Garden Report's Sean Highkin. Sean, if I would have told you at this time last year that we would be standing here today covering a Damian Lillard Blazers press conference, what would have your reaction been?
I would have wanted to know how it happened. Look, we all kind of knew that at some point before the end of Dame's career, this was going to happen. He said that in the goodbye letter that he wrote the day that he was traded. But I don't think anybody saw that he was going to get waived and stretched by the Bucks after just 2 years, and then he would just be a free agent and the Blazers would look to bring him back. But I guess here we are.
Just an absolutely unreal sequence of events, to say the least. What are you hoping the most to learn about in the press conference tonight?
Well, two things. I think we all kind of know that Dame is probably not going to play next season because he's rehabbing from the torn Achilles, but I would have liked to hear directly from him and from Joe Cronin whether or not that's the case. And then the other thing, I think, is how they view this long-term in terms of, is he willing to just kind of take a back seat and let this young core kind of be what the team is built around?
You mentioned Joe and Damian. We know that their relationship was strained, to say the least, before and after the trade, really. Once he requested a trade, It went downhill pretty quickly. What is it going to be like for you to see the two of them together?
Well, I knew it was going to happen eventually, that they would reconcile, because, look, I think if you talk to both of them, and I'm sure they'll both say this tonight, there are things about the way that summer was handled that both of them could probably go back and do differently and would go back and do differently. So I think now, after everything played out the way it did, I think both of them are probably happy that it ended up playing out the way that it did.
Yeah, I think it definitely, I guess it worked out for all parties, and they got a lot of trade assets backing it. So everyone's happy, right?
The team is a lot better now than it would have been if they had kept Dame and used their other stuff to trade for stuff around him. I think it ended up, obviously, the thing you wish didn't happen was Dame didn't tear his Achilles, because next year is going to be a totally lost year, and then who knows what he's going to look like when he comes back. But other than that, I think this worked out about as well as it could have for everybody.
Like I said, what an insane sequence of events. We could have never, ever predicted something like this, but we're going to have a good time tonight, right?
It should be fun. Should be good.
Yeah, absolutely. Damian Lillard's press conference at 6 o'clock tonight here at the Moda Center. We'll have the latest from that press conference tonight at 10 and 11. Back to you guys.